So I've got my equipment ready. I actually have got a sheet, but I can also use the back of the paper here. I've got some things to dig with, paintbrushes and pencil. I do actually have a tape measure. I haven't got here the canes or something, but I will use it. And I've also found a fork to be helping. So I've got my map of my garden here, not quite to detail. In the flower beds, particularly here, are some rocks that I'm going to have a little look under. I'm going to have a look in my big horse chestnut tree because the copper beech is still coming out, so I think there might be something in there. I'm going to try and have a look in the wild area as well. And also these flower beds here, there aren't actually lots of flowers in here, so there's some soil that we can dig up to look for worms. And I also have got in the wild area, I've got some stones that I'm going to dig up, have a look under as well. So that kind of is my plan, and see what we can find. Right, okay, 3. Oh, okay, under here we have got an ant's nest. It looks like it's, oh, they're everywhere. It looks like it might be in here. But we can see there's quite a lot of them. Oh, and there's one coming up my hand. Let's get rid of you, young man. Oh, and another one. Okay, brilliant. Anything overhanging that's got these big branches, you can use paper, and you can either hold the paper and have it, but I've got quite a big tree, or use a sheet. Now, I'm not convinced we're going to find anything. Basically, it's a case of giving it a shake and seeing if anything is going to come out. So we found a couple of flies that came out as we did it, but not a lot. A lot of flowers, pollen, little bits of leaf came down, but nothing else at the minute. Okay, so let's have a little look. Oh my goodness me, what have we got here? So I've got a spider web there. The woodlouse has just fallen down. Oh, look here. Can you, if I move that one, there's a nice spider here. And this, you going to move for me, young man? So look, there's a spider going. You're quite interesting, aren't you? There he goes. And this little woodlouse has said nope and has gone into a little ball, as has that one. And they come out. Now this one's felt brave. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That little black beetle's gone. 6. Oh, that annoyed. Oh no, he's not a woodlouse, is he? Can you see this one here? And a snail. To work out what that one is. Like, let's try and move this brick as well. See what we've got under here. Ooh, look how enormous this woodlouse is. And look, can you see that millipede there? Found a millipede. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Various size, right. Have you seen this? You ready for it? I'm going to give him a little move. He's a very big, oh sorry I've put you upside down, let me put you this way. Slug. Kind of a beigey colour. And there's another one. I can encourage him out. Are you going to come out, young man? It's like they're hugging these. They're both, and there's another baby, so there's 3 slugs and another millipede, but he's not as black as the other one. He's like a brownie colour. Don't know whether you can see that one. Oh, I can't get him out. He's getting cross with me. I have got another brick. Just aware, I've got some nettles around here. Oh my goodness me. That's the spider gone. Another millipede. Dark one. 1 too dark. Another light one. There's another slugs. Oh, the chicken spooked me. I thought it was somebody behind me. Another snail. A couple more snails. This is an absolute find. Okay, brilliant. Did you see any of them? Okay, the reason why I suggested using a tape measure is if you've got an area where you can dig, you can think, well, I'm just going to look at a small area and see what I can find in there. Now, this is called a quadrant, and I've made mine very small on the basis that you can use a ruler. So this is 30 centimetres, and it's 30 by 30 by 30. And explore what we can find just in a small area. Okay, so I changed the poles because they were getting in the way. And the other thing I did think about is if you've got a hula hoop, you could use that as your quadrant or your... And I've just found this interesting little thing. So we can have an explore what he is. He's getting annoyed that I've woken him up. I'm going to carry on digging to see if we can find anything else. There's a tiny little worm. Sorry, that's about to fall. There's a tiny little worm I found just there. We'll keep on exploring. Is there anything next to him? Nope. It's a shard of glass. So we've got another worm that we found here who's saying, I don't want to be on film. I'm going to dig myself back in while you're not looking. He's just twirling. And then this interesting thing here. A grub of some description, but we'll have a look to see if we can find out what he is later. So for the sake of just getting this onto camera, he was on there from the ground. Oh, he's decided to now be shy as well. He's a tiny, I would say millipede. He's tiny. I'm going to pop him back in the soil. There you go, matey. Back in. We found this little fella here. He's deciding to hide again. They're very good camouflaged against the soil, which isn't very helpful. Sorry. There we go. I have found about 5 more worms, but we haven't stopped for each one. And the other thing we always find in our house whenever we're digging is pottery. So I found a couple of shards of little pottery in that tiny 30 centimetre square.